Now, we're all going to go through times of suffering in our lives, times that really teach us to question if we're living the life that we want to live. Today, I wanted to really talk to you about how to be thankful in those times of pain and suffering, how to really understand how to change your life into the life that you want. So let's get started today and we can really understand how to be thankful. So today, what I wanted to do is just talk to you about, first is a decision. First, you need to decide that you are going to be thankful and that you want to be thankful. Because if you're not at that place that you've decided that you're going to be thankful, things in your life are not going to give you the desire, aren't going to give you the path that you want to be thankful. So why is it important to be thankful every day? First of all, it changes your emotion. When you are thankful, when you are grateful, which is also another word for thankful, you are really going to change your emotions. You're really going to start showing people around you that you have a gratitude emotion going on. You're probably like, okay, well, what's a gratitude emotion? Happiness, joyful, ecstatic, depending on how grateful you are. These are different times and different emotions that are going to cause you to be thankful. But you have to be on purpose with it. If you haven't decided that you want to be thankful or that you're going to be thankful, your life isn't going to go the way it wants. Your days aren't going to go the way they want. Now, we're always going to go through storms. We're always going to go through trials in our lives. So it's always important to try to find something to be thankful for, even if it's not related to that circumstance that you're going through. Every morning, what I do is I write a gratitude journal. I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for just to start out my day. And these are simple things like I'm thankful that I have a bed to sleep in. Thankful I have a roof over my head, heat in my house, clothes to wear. Very simple, basic needs that are being fulfilled. But I want to feel that I am thankful for them. Because if I'm not, you underestimate what you're actually grateful for because you act in a way that makes it seem like you're like, man, yeah, I got clothes, right? But there are people out there that don't. Or you're like, man, I got heat in a cold day. There's people out there that don't. So these little things that we take for granted, people would love. So how to be thankful in dark times. I found 5 different things that you can do to really be thankful in dark times. In these times that when you're going through a storm, how to really work through it and become thankful. First is to change your focus. When you're focused solely on that storm, when you're focused solely on that event, that situation, that person, whatever's causing you to really feel upset, feel sad, feel depressed, whatever emotion you're feeling, you have to change your focus from that. Because if you focus on whatever it is, you're going to stay in that state. So change your focus is the first thing to do. Figure it out. Change it to whatever you want. When I get into kind of like a low depressive state, I play video games. I love playing hockey, soccer on the video game because it changes my focus. It helps me to focus on something else for a little bit. And then after I do that, I'll go and do a devotional. I'll go do a prayer time. Maybe I'll do some personal development course, something like that, just to really reset my mind. Maybe I'll meditate. These are different things that you can do, but change your focus is the first thing that you should do. The second thing is to be thankful out loud. Wow. When was the last time you said, thank you? Thank you, God. Thank you, universe. Thank you, whatever you believe in. Right? When was the last time you openly said that? And now, I'm not saying go stand on the street corner and be like, hey, I'm thankful. You don't need to do that. Go in your room. Mel Robbins does a high five in the mirror thing. Just look at yourself and be like for me, I'd be like, Adam, thank you. I'm so thankful that, I have this life I have. Because it really feeds your mind and builds your endorphins, and it'll help you to move forward past whatever you're going for because you're so focused on the negative. Third thing is to tell someone that you are thankful for them. Now that's where you want to get outside your comfort zone because people ask you, they'll be like, are you everything okay? Like, what's going on? You're like, no, I just want to tell you that I'm thankful for your friendship. I'm thankful for the relationship we have. It not only lifts them up, but it'll also lift you up. How? Why? I really don't know. I just know this works because I've done it before, and it really builds your emotions because you focus on something bigger than you. You focus on something bigger than the situation you're going through. Now, another way is to tell someone that you're thankful for them. I just said that. So the fourth way is to don't just say it, but feel it too. Keep that focus whenever you shift. What's going on here? Okay. Don't just say it, but feel it too. So you are going to go through times in your life that you are going to be like, oh yeah, I feel good. Or how you doing? I'm good, thanks. Right? But you're not feeling the emotion. You're just saying the emotion. So what you need to do is you need to feel it too. When you say, man, I am grateful for this roof over my head. Feel it, understand, be like, wow, I have a roof. Wow, I have a home. Right? When you say, I'm grateful that I have clothes to wear. Feel your clothes, how soft they are, whatever you're wearing that day, and be like, wow, I have clothes to wear. I have food to eat, clean water. These are very basic necessities that we take for granted. But feel it. Understand it. And then finally, just keep that focus whenever you drift so that your emotion doesn't change drastically. And what I'm saying in this is our mind is always going to kind of revert back to our pain. It's going to go back to saying, no, okay, I understand that you're grateful for this, but you need to focus back on me. I'm hurting. No, you don't, right? It's a choice. You have to decide to be thankful in dark times. That's just the way it works. So if you can decide to be thankful, you are going to change your life. You can always find things. My second point here is you can always find things. Life is so wrapped up in all the different things that happen. And we always focus on that negative thing. But if I asked you right now, hey, tell me something positive that's going on in your life. But you're so focused on the negative, you'd be like, nothing. Nothing's about. Really? Nothing's positive in your life? That'd be a lie, right? Your breath, you're breathing, you're up. Maybe you have a job, right? Like, I don't know what your circumstances are, but you can't say nothing. Nothing is in the grave. You are not dead. You're not in the grave. There's something positive in your life, right? One thing we need to stop doing is focusing outside. Going, well, it's raining today. Oh, I don't know. I had a fight with my significant other. Well, I don't know. I'm struggling financially. Okay, what about inside? What about internally? How do you feel? How can you change that emotion and really create that life that you want? You don't have the power to change your outside circumstances. You only have the power to control you. So stop looking outside and start to look within. You're trying to fill a need that's already filled. I believe that we all have it already in us. And once you can figure it out through self-awareness, through meditation, through knowing you, then you're going to create that life that you want. You're going to be able to figure out and shift into that area that you're wanting to get into. Don't let the outside world, don't let the outside circumstances, effects, people control your inside emotions. These are your emotions. They're needing to be brought out. But until you can turn inside and become aware of them, you're going to have a battle. And that's what I don't want you to do. I don't want you to have that battle. So how? Big question is, I've explained a little bit of this. People are looking at me now going, okay, Adam, I get this, but how am I supposed to be thankful during these dark times of suffering? Well, first, like I said, change your focus on the haves, not the haves not. There are things that are in your life that you have. And if you focus more on what you have than what you have not, your life will begin to change. Because honestly, I believe that if you can look, sometimes with a magnifying glass, you can look into your life and see that you have so much. Secondly, try and see the bigger picture in life. There is something bigger than that circumstance you're going through. I've said this on previous podcasts or episodes, is that if you look back on your life 5 years down the road, what you're going through today won't matter. It won't be important, right? It may have built you into that future self, but today's going to end. So really see the bigger picture. See why you're going through what you're going through. Is there a lesson in there? If not, well, just sweep it aside and move on to your life, right? Don't dive deep into something if there's nothing there. I have 5 ideas that will help you to be thankful during dark times, and I'm going to leave you with these. First is find something that doesn't hurt you. Find something that doesn't hurt you, so change your focus onto that. And this has to be in the moment times. So if you're going through a dark, depressive time, if you're going through a dark situation right now, change your focus into something that you know you love. Change your focus into something that you know will build you up, right? I know when I sit there and I play with my kids or I have a hug from my son, these are things that build me up. And it eliminates my thoughts from anything outside. Secondly is connect with others. Change your environment. You might be in your home, depressed by yourself. Get up and get out. You have to be on purpose when you do this, right? It's very easy to stay in a depressive state. It's very easy to stay by yourself. You have to be on purpose when you're like, no, you know what? I'm done. This is not the life I want to live. I'm going to pick up and I'm going to go. And I'm going to do what I want to do. That has to be your choice. Third is to remember a time when you were happy and be specific. Change your emotion, right? There are times in your past that have been happy times. There's times right now that are probably happy times. Focus on that. Remember it. Really sit there, close your eyes and think of those happy times, because that's going to change your emotion to what you want in your life. Express gratitude externally. So do something for others. Show someone that you're grateful for them. Go through the Tim Hortons, Canada, Starbucks, whatever you guys have in the States. Go through a drive-thru and just buy the coffee behind, right? Thank the person. When was the last time you actually thanked the person for bagging your groceries and called them by name? Because they all have name tags, and said, whoever, thank you so much for doing this for me. That goes a long way. And then finally, do something for yourself that you would normally do for others. What do you want in your life? What do you want to restart and go forward in your life? Because that's all going to come down to how you decide of what you want to focus on. Thanks for tuning in today. Like, subscribe, share. Let people know about this podcast, because all I want to do is help them. Thank you all. I love you all, and there's nothing you can do about it.